Welcome to Entertainment Weekly's Comic-Con studio. I'm Sam Highfill. You almost did it, didn't you?
I'm just here to support you.
Now by the cast of
Ghost.
And that's it. That's all I needed. No.
Cool, thanks.
Okay, I want to start with, because we are live, so we can talk about tonight's episode.
Hey!
Which I have not seen and I'm dying to. But Alberta's podcast.
Yes.
What can you tell me about it? What are we going to learn?
I'm super hyped because audiences and fans have wanted that 1920s flashback in the jazz club, and that's exactly what they're going to be getting. I'm really nervous because I haven't seen it yet, and I have to sing. I was getting
She has a
vocal
beautiful
lessons.
voice.
Okay, this is my best friend, so she has to say that.
It's true. It's true, I do, but you do.
And you hate me, and I think you have a great voice.
Oh my God, do you see her? But I'm really excited for us to now peel back the layers of vulnerability with our delicious diva, Alberta. Yes. And there'll be some secrets that the ghosts find out that she's kept for 100 years. And also there's a beautiful B storyline with Sheila and my girl, Rebecca. And it's just, female forward. The Lady Ghost Society is taking over tonight. I can't wait for folks to watch it.
It's a whole lot of female empowerment and lots of different forms and shapes and sizes and vibrations happening tonight.
So get over it, you guys.
Yeah.
Over it. Been over it. We're good.
I am so curious in terms of for the ghosts, which is most of you. Sorry. How much of your backstory do you know,
much?
or were you learning about Alberta in this episode?
No, I learned so much about her in this episode because the last time we kind of had an Alberta focused one was Alberta's fan, so that was filled with toenails and back tattoos, which was with the creepy Todd. But I also found out in that episode that she really wanted to be famous because she wanted to make her family proud. So I was like, oh, okay. But it was in this episode, Alberta's podcast, that I realized that this woman really does live for the applause. It was the first time that I was on stage, and to be with all of those black artists that came in for that day was just, it felt like a homecoming. So I'm excited for folks to see it. I'm excited for folks to see the outfit. My gosh, honey, I look good. I look good. Our wardrobe and costuming department did such a fabulous job, and it's going to be so fun.
Yeah.
Also, the Rodrigo, the tattoo and toe collector will be returning tonight.
Yes, he will.
Oh.
So good. It's so funny. Rodrigo Stahl.
Amazing. Okay, well, the B&B is open now. Are we dealing, first episode, we had our first guests. Are we dealing kind of with a guest of the week thing, or are we just going to kind of see guests every now and again?
First of all, don't pigeonhole us, okay? Also, we have no idea. They give us so little power in the stories. We just show up and read the lines. We have great guest stars, and the more that we can have, the better.
Yeah.
Because I actually get to talk to them, which is really nice.
Yeah.
And we get to spy on them.
Yeah,
Sure.
exactly. But I think the more ingredients that you add right now to our menu, the better it is, because we've really found our stride in season 2. The ghosts especially, their group scenes are really singing. Rebecca likes to liken them to music, and I think the musicality is...
There's a great deal of musicality in
Yes.
season 2.
We're singing, and it's fun for Rose and I. It's fun for Sam and Jay to sort of have something to bond them together. So we have a mission that bonds us as a couple every week, which is really good for our characters.
But it's really exciting because not the guest stars are not just guests at the B&B. We have guest stars that are, living, dead. Who knows?
Yeah.
More ghosts this season for sure.
Yeah. Well, we've got UK Pete, as we know. What was that like working with
Matt
him?
Bainton.
Oh, so amazing. He was so lovely. Obviously, we're all huge fans of his and the original Ghosts BBC version. And so to have him on set was really surreal. And I think we know that he's not playing a ghost in our show. So I asked him on the first day, I was like, is it weird to be here now as not a ghost? And he was like, oh, I'm so glad it was so weird. That was a terrible version of his accent. But really, I think it was surreal for him to play a character that was seen by the livings.
Yeah.
That was interesting to hear.
Yeah. Well, to your point about it's such a big cast. You guys are often in scenes together.
True.
But what I loved about the season 2 premiere was we got some Isaac Thor. We got some more of that relationship. And I feel like every single ghost has that relationship with every single other ghost. And then with Sam, is there a specific relationship you all would like to see more of that you kind of want to explore? Oh.
Sassflower.
Yeah, Yeah, we want to know what our relationship is.
Yeah, we
we're
talk
kind
about
of gunning for like a brother sister kind of.
Yeah.
Big sister.
Totally.
You
Younger
just
brother
said
vibe.
that to me. You
Well-
sister hoe.
Well, I'm also, look, I'm angling to be family members with all of you guys. So.
We know what you mean when you say that.
That's you say family members.
I have to say, I'm really excited to see what happens with Alberta and Pete this season. I mean, there's some little crushes going on, and I'm like, will she choose the good guy with the arrow in his neck, or will she just keep lusting after these bootlegger boyfriends? Who knows? But I love that this show, you can find love in the afterlife too. It's just fabulous.
It's also something that's so cool about this show is, again, there's hundreds of years of history
Sure.
on this plot of land. So they've all had relationships over the years that are in different forms that aren't just romantic. I mean, to this day, my favorite storyline of the whole thing is the Hetty and Thor relationship when he was her butler, or what she thought was his butler. It's like no other show can do that, and so we can explore these
There's so
kinds
many
of
exciting
dynamics.
places they can go, both with all these new little duets that we're finding, and Hetty and Trevor have a very interesting journey this year. Hetty and Flower. I mean, there's so many little relationships that you can break down, little duets.
And I think we all really want to meet Jay one day.
Desperately.
Thanks for including me, Sheila.
Yeah, no, I mean
Yeah,
that.
we
I
better
think
not.
Flower's looking forward to remembering who he is.
That's never gonna happen.
I feel like the trailer got me so excited, thinking Jay maybe was gonna see some ghosts. And then-
Sorry.
Well, it
We
was a
go
bait
to
and
work
switch.
every day.
Well, yeah.
We go to work every day thinking, how can we break their hearts? What can we do? And I want to pitch another relationship
Yeah.
that's going to come out tonight, which is going to feature a moment of eyelid acting that is outrageously funny.
What is
Starring
eyelid?
Hetty right
acting?
here. I've seen the clip.
Oh yes.
Oh.
Oh yes.
Fantastic.
You've
Oh,
seen
yeah.
the clip?
Fantastic. It's
Yep.
good.
Yes.
Oh, I
yes.
can't wait.
Oh yes.
So watch
Did
out
you
for some eyelid
specialize
work.
in eyelid acting?
Well, this kind.
Oh, yeah.
I went to school. There's some great moments of physical comedy tonight for the whole group. We'll say that.
Yeah. Okay, I feel like I might know this answer, but who has the best and worst costume? Do you all?
Oh,
Best
yeah.
and worst in what sense? Like most of these comfortable?
Yeah, like
A little
obviously
offended?
you're in a. I mean, poor Pete has to deal with an arrow at all
Nah.
times. But like, I would imagine, are you in a corset?
Rebecca has to have a chaperone when she uses the restroom.
Yeah.
It takes her
Which
like
I'm
half
fine
an hour.
to do. It's just like, it's a
Right.
lot.
Very, very
Right.
small pay bump, but he does it graciously.
Yeah. Yeah.
I think yours is the most complicated to get on, for sure.
That's
For
true.
sure.
But
That's
also
true.
arguably the most fantastic.
Yes.
I agree with that.
All of the costumes are beautiful.
pretty,
Heather
yeah.
Payne did the original costume design, and Carmen Ali is our local designer there who's done all the flashbacks,
Yes.
all the beautiful things from the 1920s that you're going to see tonight. Our production designer, Zoe Sacalaropoulos, is a genius. I think our show looks like a film.
Yes.
And
Yes.
tonight is a
Agreed.
beautiful example of just how wonderfully it's designed.
Yeah. I have a very important question. The season premiere was all about a Yelp review, right? Have you ever left a bad Yelp review?
I don't remember my Yelp password. Otherwise, I would. I would. But I keep getting kicked out.
For bad reviews.
Well, they send the thing to the email, and then I set up the password. I just keep forgetting.
But wait, are you trying to leave reviews and just not able?
Even if I had wanted to leave a good review, I would be unable to at this point.
Okay.
Just start a new account.
But don't you have to get a new email address then?
You only
So
have
get a
the
new
one
email
email
address.
address?
Why don't you just do forgot password and just
This
do
is
the
also
process?
This
a
is
very
the
common
entire
thing of
interview.
What's
Just-
your
What's your email password?
25 TikTok accounts.
I have a lot.
Wait, he does?
We can't remember the
either.
passwords in the
Yeah.
email.
Write
I
it
keep
down.
opening
This
new
is
ones.
very
What?
common stuff
Do you
here.
not have like 3 passwords that are just everything?
I'm
for you?
user 43765. This is real. I'm starting to perspire because you hit truth. You hit real truth. Listen, this is our wide shot. It's getting real out here.
Oh, wow. You're being hacked right this very
Yeah.
second.
Someone's writing bad Yelp reviews in your name.
I've
I've-
never written a Yelp review at all, but I
No,
do
me neither.
rely on them. So I feel that it's
Yeah.
not fair. I should give back, right?
Yeah.
I should write.
I left I did a 1-star on Uber once.
Oh.
I
What
can't
did you
remember. It was something
do?
that- no, they really.
What
It
did
was
they
something bad. I remember feeling almost bad that I did it, but it
But
was
they
something that
know where
were
you live,
horrible.
Asher.
No, they don't. It's because I give everyone a 5-star. Every single person I meet gets a 5-star.
Wow.
But I remember there was this one person who really crossed the line. I can't remember what they did. I know exactly what they did. They pulled out a knife. That's what? They pulled out a knife on a kid who was trying. No, I was in Baltimore. That just came to me. was in Baltimore, was doing a show, and kids come up and they try to clean your windshield
Sure.
so they can get a tip, and the guy pulled a knife on the kid.
Oh my
Oh
god.
my
That's what
gosh.
happened.
Negative
So
2
he
stars.
protected you?
This kid was causing it was not
From a
problem. This
squeegee?
was not the kid.
From a squeegee.
Listen.
You don't know what's in the
That's
other
not like
hand.
cold
He's like,
open
"Get away
if I
from
ever heard
Not
that.
okay.
Hey,
Not
Interior.
that sounds like some John Wick
Uber.
stuff. I want that Uber driver. He's getting 6 stars from
Is
me.
this where you expected this to go, Sam?
Probably disappointing.
Yeah, I figured if we didn't end up at a night.
We're live, baby.
Oh yeah, we're live.
Forgot we're live.
Okay, the last thing I will ask you all is if you could have, obviously it would need to be a living actor to play them today, but if you could have a living actor play any famous dead person, like who would you want, like someone could play the ghost of Elvis. Who would you want? What ghost would you want?
Oh, interesting. Okay.
My uncle-in-law is an Elvis impersonator.
Well,
Okay, come on.
If there's ever a chance to mention that, it bears mentioning. But not really the question. Go ahead. Go on.
I'm gonna pitch this.
okay.
And I've said this a bunch of times that I want George Clooney to be on the show, which will never happen. But I think George Clooney as an aging Clark Gable would be very cool.
Hey, that's a great idea.
Oh, okay, write it. Let's develop
Yeah,
it.
I'll
Come
write it.
on.
Yeah, I'll send it to the
CBS, are you
judges.
listening? We got a pitch. Come on.
Yeah, you can email him from one of your many email addresses.
There you go.
Clooney responds to strangers, I think. Yeah.
Oh, I think we were talking about someone.
Yeah.
We were talking about someone
Yes.
to play.
Yeah.
We're talking about Michael Ealy.
Yes, Michael
coming
Ealy
in
to play the bootlegger boyfriend for Alberta.
That's what we
I would
wanted.
be passed out.
I was.
I won't be able to act. That's the issue. He's too fine. That's the thing. Those eyes.
But hey, Michael.
I'll be like, action. What line? What's happening? That man is fine, y'all, in real
Yes.
time. He'll be a great bootlegger boyfriend.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I would just want Edward James Olmos to play my dad, for sure.
Yes.
Yeah. That's a good one.
And we
I
gotta
want
get
Mark Hamill
yeah.
to play my dad.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, I'm ready.
Okay.
Yep.
We want him to play Sam's dad for sure, or anything he wants to play.
Come on,
Yeah.
representation
I mean,
matters.
He's the one who will do it. He
He'll
loves
do
you
it.
guys.
We're
Yeah.
trying.
Come on, Mark.
Yeah.
Dolly Parton.
That'd be great.
Someone's
Yeah.
got to be Carl. We
Carol
still don't
Burnett.
have a Carl
Oh, that's
at the gas station.
yeah, yeah, yeah.
Goldberg.
Watch Mark Hamill come on the
Rita
show.
Moreno.
and sing
Carl?
with none of us.
As Carl. Yeah. You do it with me. I get to.
It could be with you.
Carl and I will go
yeah.
hard. It would be great.
Oh,
All
that'd
right.
be great.
Lightning round. What's your favorite episode you filmed so far of season 2?
Of season 2.
I'm gonna say the tree. That's a fun one coming out.
Okay.
I'm not gonna lie, the Christmas episodes
Yeah.
are pretty fierce, and also my best friend Poonam Patel, who plays Jay's sister Bayla, is
Right.
coming back, and we get into some
love Poonam.
shenanigans with her in this holiday episode.
Yeah.
The Christmas episode has been mentioned. I would agree with that. There is also a storyline in episode 7 involving Pete that I think is one of the most touching and wonderful storylines we've ever had.
Okay.
Mm.
Okay.
Yeah, that was a
That's a
very
fun
fun
one.
episode to
Nice.
shoot. I had a great time shooting that one.
Shout out for the Halloween episode because it's coming up and it's really great. And there's an excellent guest star, several excellent guest stars in the Halloween episode.
Yes.
Oh, I loved Jay's Friends, which is, I think, our
Oh,
third episode.
yes.
It's
Yes.
going to be guest starring Drew Tarver.
Yes.
Jay gets some
Get
friends.
some
Jay gets friends.
And they're played by
L. Drew Tarver.
Drew Tarver.
Yup,
Are we allowed to say who else?
Yes, you
We're
are.
live
Go
right
ahead,
now.
go ahead.
We're
I
live.
would need your. I would
Punky
love for
Johnson.
you to say.
Yeah, Punky Johnson is, yeah, Punky.
we allowed
We're allowed to. Well, too
Well,
late.
Well, you just did.
Punky, you heard it here first. Live.
Exclusive.
Punky
Exclusive.
Johnson from Saturday Night Live. She told those people, "I'm not coming back to the show unless I can do Ghosts." And you know what Lorne Michaels said? He said, "Okay, Punky, we'll let you go be on Ghosts." So we got Punky. We got a big old
We
Punky
got
on
her.
our
Thanks,
cast.
Lauren.
And she's in the
Halloween
Halloween
episode.
which is a great one, airing on 8:30 p.m. on Thursday nights
Yeah.
on CBS. Yes,
Yep. Well done.
great
We're
network.
great
All
at
right.
this.
We will
did a
we will
really
end
good
it
job.
there.
That was good.
Thank you guys
Thank
for
you
coming
so
through.
much.
God
Thank
bless
you for
you.
having us.
Entertainment
Yeah.
Weekly.
Watching.
Yeah, I'll try to do it.
Ladies and gentlemen, this has been Entertainment Weekly with the cast of Ghosts here at New York Comic Con 2022. And we just want to say to you, be safe, be beautiful, look in the mirror and say, "You're fucking awesome." God bless you.
There we go.
I'm gonna do that. Great.